Ashish Khaitan of the Aam Aadmi Party, Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress, Sambit Patra of the BJP, and Ajay Bose, senior journalist, will be the arbiter in this debate. Thank you very much. Now, Ashish, you got a mandate. You didn't get a majority. You got a mandate. And you blew your chance. So I don't know what you're complaining about. What are you crying foul about now? You blew your chance. And you are now crying foul without any proof because you stand to be relegated to political wilderness if the BJP comes to power.
Debate. I'm surprised, Arnav, that you are positioning the debate on this slant that we don't have a position that trading blatant defection, engineering defections, and an attempt which is completely illegal, immoral, and also unconstitutional. I want to ask you, don't we have 27 MLAs as of date? Doesn't Aam Aadmi Party is the second biggest party on the floor of the House in Delhi? We don't have a right to protest. Nothing has changed between December 2013 and October or September 2014. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed, Arnav, is that BJP has come down by 3 MLAs. They are now a reduced strength of 29 MLAs, not even 32. The difference between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP today is just 2 MLAs. We have 27, they have 29. How can a party with 29 MLAs, 5 or 6 short of majority, simple majority, stake a claim to form government? And I want to ask you one more thing, Arnav, that which you are not asking in your TV debate today, that they have shunted out all governors except Najeeb Jung. What is the underhand deal? There is a suspicion of an underhand deal between the Delhi governor and BJP. All other MLA, all other governors have been shunted out, appointed by the previous regime, not Najeeb Jung. For 3 months, Najeeb Jung has been speaking in different voices. For 3 months, BJP's
I let Sambit reply to you. Ashish, I'll let Sambit reply to you, but it's an important but. It's an important but, Ashish.
Let me complete my point.
Ashish, just listen to me. Listen to the logic here now, please. Listen to the logic.
Let me complete my point. I'm just talking
on the governor. On the lieutenant governor, you have questioned the role of the lieutenant governor in Delhi, but because of your premature exit from power, the Delhi Assembly has been left in 1 second. Delhi Assembly.
What you are calling premature exit happened in February.
Yeah, so listen,
6 months back.
Listen, be logical, no, Ashish.
6 months.
Be logical. No, 1 minute.
I'm being logical.
Listen to this, please. Just give me a minute and challenge the logic as much as you want, but listen to the logic. Now the question is, and Sambit can come in on this, and Sambit, you have to answer some straight questions as well. No, don't be in a hurry. I'm just making one point to Ashish Khaitan. One second. Why are you in a hurry? 1 second, Sambit.
I'm there.
You may be cornered. You may have a lot to explain, but you must listen. Now, what happens is, I told, why is Ashish upset? Because I said premature exit. Fine, we'll use some different semantics for it. But whatever the exit, premature or not, it left the assembly in suspended animation since February. Now, the very purpose of keeping an assembly in suspended animation is to allow for political realignment, Ashish. So what's the problem if the governor calls the BJP government?
There is a very thin line.
So now you'll say
there is a very thin line between political realignment and giving a space for horse trading and engineering defection.
Okay, so who's doing the horse trading? Who's paying whom? Come on, tell me.
Who is saying that? I'm asking you one question. With 29 MLAs, can BJP form a government? BJP needs 34 MLAs. The number is 34, not 29.
Sambit Patra,
so what will happen?
Sambit Patra, answer it.
If BJP today is confident of forming a government,
so I think he must say.
Where will they conjure up 5 MLAs?
So Mr. Patra, you had 32 MLAs, including Shiromani Akali Dal in December, if I'm not mistaken.
29 now.
No, 1 second. Now they have 29 because 3 MLAs resigned after becoming MPs, if I'm not mistaken, again. Now, how is it that you propose to find 5 more MLAs to pass the halfway mark?
Your Honor, first let me begin by congratulating the Aam Aadmi Party. They have found some airspace after a long time, and this is a big achievement for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Stop being patronizing, Sambe.
No.
Stop being patronizing. I know you came to power.
Don't be petty.
That's what I don't like.
Don't be a petty. Don't be petty on such a seminal issue.
Being petty is Aam Aadmi Party's prerogative. None others.
No, but you are nobody to say that. Thank God they found some airtime. The decision, one second. The decision on who gets airtime or not is not decided by the BJP. We are an independent channel with an independent editorial line. You cannot decide whether Aam Aadmi Party comes or Congress comes or BJP comes, so take it back.
Or no,
take it back and
what has gone in their head.
Remember, wait for a second. It seems it's not your head right now. And by the way, whether Somnath Bharti will find a barber to shave his head or not is something which the time alone will tell. But secondly,
Samit Patra, you will decide who will go on TV debates.
Just a second.
So much arrogance.
Just a second. Just don't shout and jump. Let me complete my word.
Please. Without being arrogant and
petty. Please be quiet and let others complete them.
Don't be arrogant and
petty. Please be quiet, Mr. Khaitan. Let others. I was not interrupting when you were speaking. You should be quiet. Arrogance and U-turns of Mr. Kejriwal has been seen.
I will not take
We have seen as to how you wanted to become Prime Minister overnight and how Aam Aadmi Party has been thrown into the drains by the people of this country. We have seen that.
You were also in the drains
for God's sake, now allow others to speak and be quiet for a while. Arnab,
have a decent debate.
Please be quiet. You are a journalist, I am told.
And you are a spokesperson, I am
Yes.
So be decent and civilized.
Please be quiet now. Arnab, all I mean to say is, who said that we are forming the government or the invitation has come to us? As of now, it's all speculative. If at all within the ambits of Constitution, the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi invites us, we will go into a critical analysis. We will see whether
critical analysis can be. What critical analysis?
I'm telling you.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that language of critical analysis. Come on. I was not born yesterday and neither were you.
Categorically, I will tell you what is critical analysis if you allow me to. First and foremost, Bharatiya Janata Party will not indulge in any kind of horse trading. Secondly, whatever Bharatiya Janata Party will do, it will do within the ambits of constitutionality. Thirdly, whatever Bharatiya Janata Party will do, it will do for the betterment of Delhi. Now, big question is that you have been asking since long, that Ashish has raised. What has changed from the previous time when we had more numbers than we have today? We allowed you to form the government because there was a marriage on card, the marriage between the Congress party and the Aam Aadmi Party. We allowed you to function. But remember, you wanted to be the Prime Minister overnight. You dished the people of Delhi, you ran away to Varanasi, got drowned in Ganga, and today you want to resurface in Yamuna. That's the problem. Your
Mr. Patra,
ambitiousness has killed Delhi. But Bharatiya Janata Party will not allow this to continue.
Mr. Patra, I believe that you are not answering the question.
Delhi gets back.
Now, Mr. Patra, I believe you are not answering the question. And may I tell you one thing, Mr. Patra, you have experience in politics. I have some experience of watching politicians. I often find that enthusiasm and passion does not make up for conviction. And if I may be permitted an observation, you have no conviction in your argument today about a critical analysis. If you have conviction, then you should say tonight that we will not, whether for the betterment of Delhi, right, or for Delhi becoming worse, we will not poach anyone from other parties. Should he not
say that? Didn't I say that?
You said horse trading.
With conviction.
You said horse trading.
All our leaders have spoken that we will not go into horse trading.
Okay, then I want to know from you.
Believe in that.
I want to know from you. Then I want to know from you. Then I want to know from you, Mr. Ajay Bose. I think we want to know from him that a man called Harshavardhan said on the day of the Delhi results, we don't have a mandate. हम सरकार नहीं बना सकते. Mandate हमारे साथ नहीं है. So how did they get the mandate after losing 3 MLAs?
Absolutely.
And by the way, I have breaking news that Jagdish Mukhi has apparently been selected or elected as the chief ministerial candidate in the last few minutes of the BJP in Delhi. So don't make up stories on television, Sambit Patra.
No one is
because we'll catch you red-handed if you do.
We are stating the facts. And the fact is, we will not resort into any kind of wrongdoings. Everyone knows that. Even the Aam Aadmi Party knows that. Now, there was a video of the Aam Aadmi Party doing rounds everywhere in the media. You also played it. The video was of Aam Aadmi Party members meeting the Congress MLA, trying to form a government. Now, tell me, Arnab, few days ago, the Aam Aadmi Party's chief, Arvind Kejriwal, goes to the governor, writes writes a letter, please don't dissolve the assembly. Let the assembly be in a suspended animation.
You answer me.
You have options
you
to form
answer
the
me.
government.
You
Their
answer me,
options
Mr.
are constitutional.
You want
Our
to tell me
options are
about
horse
tapes.
trading. Why
You
so?
want
Why
you
double
want you want to
standards?
tell me about tapes. I like the fact that you want to come on television and tell me about tapes. Right? The fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter, Mr. Patra. The fact of the matter, Mr. Patra.
Arvind Kejriwal wrote a letter to the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi saying that please don't dissolve the assembly. Why did he write this? When he was asked, he told we want to see the options of forming government. Their options are options. Our options are horse trading. Why these double standards?
Anybody else speak?
Can I respond? Arnav, just let me respond to this question.
Yes.
You have no answer to this.
Arnav, can anybody else
I want to go to Ajay Bose and then I'll come back to you, Ashish Khaitan. By the way, I want to remind Sambit Patra that their party has been accused of indulging in horse trading before, which makes one question why you wouldn't do it again. Go back and while you're sitting there,
did he have a mobile phone?
Do a Google search on the word Operation Lotus. Video footage of an MLA who was attempted to be lured allegedly by your party with crores to cross over in October 2010. Jog your memory, do a Google search before you make a claim like that, Sambit Patra.
I do a Google search on Delhi and I find that Bharatiya Janata Party has won all the 7 election seats. Lok Sabha elections.
Ajay Bose is coming in.
Yes.
Arnav, can we just review the situation calmly? I don't understand what is the BJP's problem. They just recently have won all 7 seats in the Lok Sabha in Delhi.
Right.
And now they want to get into this very dubious arrangement. I just can't understand. Why? They want to get into this very dubious arrangement of trying to break the Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress Party, get the numbers. That's the only way they can do it. There is no magic which will happen. The BJP's numbers can't increase by magic. The only numbers they can get is by breaking some other party and getting these numbers. Why do they want to form a government like this? Why should they not be confident enough to tell the Lieutenant Governor very clearly that, listen, we do not want this kind of dubious arrangement. This government which will be formed will have no moral authority even if it is formed. Why should they not do this? They've just won all 7.
In fact, I can understand.
What are they running away from?
In fact, I can understand, Mr. Patra. 1 minute.
No, are they breakable or
1 minute, Mr. Patra. Fine. Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress finally raises his hand out there. Now, I can understand Mr. Jaiveer Shergill if today...
it is our problem whether we are forming or not forming the government. How do you know, Mr. Ajay? And secondly, is the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party breakable? Is it saleable? Let the representatives say here that we are on sale. If they are on sale, we can discuss about it. If they are saying we are a unit compact, how can you say that they would break and they are saleable?
We are not discussing the Aam Aadmi Party. We are not discussing the Congress.
There are only 2 parties.
We are discussing the BJP.
There are 2 parties in concern, the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress, about which you are
just come off a very, very big victory.
Yes.
Why should you lack confidence?
So who is saying we are lacking confidence?
In fact,
Ajay, who is saying we are lacking confidence?
Why are you running away from election?
Let the Lieutenant Governor, in all his wisdom, take a decision.
So then why don't you tell the Lieutenant Governor?
Is a constitutional
Why don't you tell the Lieutenant Governor?
No, why should we
much rather go in for election?
Why should we be putting words into the mouth of Lieutenant Governor? Lieutenant Governor is a constitutional authority. Let in all its neutrality, the Lieutenant Governor take a decision.
You should declare. Help the Lieutenant Governor make up his mind.
Why should we react
Mr. Patra, unique situation develops on national politics. 1 second, please. 1 minute. A unique situation is developing in national politics, truly. What happens? BJP fights the Delhi elections, does not get a majority. Then it fights a national election and gets a sweeping majority. Common sense, on the basis of that majority, an enthusiastic and confident BJP must want to go again to the people and say, this time give us a complete majority. Now that is not what they want to do. I can understand today if the Congress party runs away from an election. 1 minute, Mr. Patra.
We are not shying away from election.
Mr. Patra, please.
Governor call us.
Mr. Patra,
we may even opt for that option. How do you know we will not opt for that?
Mr. Patra, calm down. Calm down. You see, you may not be looking good. You may not be looking good tonight, but you must let the others in.
I'm looking good, but why are you preempting things? We have not put our
I am
papers
asking,
in.
I am
We
asking.
are not forming a government as yet.
Jaiveer
We have
Shergill.
not asked for anything. But why are you and Ajay Bose preempting things?
Now, Mr. Patra, please don't try and dominate the debate completely, please. I've always said that the participation in the debate and the time that you get is not directly proportional to the number of seats that you have in the Lok Sabha. Now, my question is this. Otherwise, the Congress will get no time. I was not rubbing it in. I'm just making a small observation. Jaiveer Shergill, I can understand that you would want to run away from an election. After all, you have a princely number of some 7 or 8 seats in the Delhi Assembly. You are a distant third, and if I were to use your result as a barometer, you will not win a single seat if elections were to be held in Delhi today, given that the Lok Sabha election spoke volumes about our popularity with the electorate. So you are in a strange situation. You're better off if the BJP forms the government without fresh elections, I presume, to save yourself from the embarrassment.
Arnab, I have 3 arrows in my quiver on this subject. Number 1, legally, ethically, and in terms of propriety, election is the only way forward. The S.R. Bommai judgment categorically states that you have to prove majority on the House and not on the gardens of Raj Bhavan. So mathematical bars is still there. The BJP can best explain how will they cross it. Good luck to them. Number 2, BJP has become connoisseurs of U-turns, hypocrisy and stalemate. Why are they not being clear and transparent? 12th December, Mr. Harshvardhan, then February 2014, Venkaiah Naidu was on repeating on autopilot, dissolve the assembly, clear mandate is the only one. What has changed now? The plan, why are they not being clear? Even in Supreme Court, they are hobnobbing. Why aren't they filing a clear affidavit? Number 3, why are they scared? Is it because of the power crisis looming? Is the result of the bypolls, which is already showing they're failing on their promises? The need of the hour is transparency, a clear message. The problem is they speak in folk tongue. One for ground mobilization, one for the media. Is Mr. Jagdish Mukhi, Harshvardhan, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, all 3 are speaking different languages. The need of the hour is clarity and transparency. Why are they coming out openly?
Clarity is missing.
No, please. To the learned spokesperson from Congress is, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party had formed a government in Delhi. We had given them a chance. The people had given them a mandate. Why did they run away?
We are not talking about the past. The question is today. Why did
they run away then? No. Why today?
Don't lean.
You should look
don't lean on the crutches. Don't lean on the crutches of the past. Don't lean on the crutches of the past.
We don't want to discuss the Aam Aadmi Party.
Mr. Bose, forgotten the Aam Aadmi Party. We have to discuss the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress because they are constituents of the Delhi politics.
History.
Please remember.
That is all over.
Remember, why over? Why over?
That is why
today is a reflection of the yesterday. We are discussing a situation today only because of the fact that there was a situation yesterday.
What yesterday and today and tomorrow, Mr. Patra? Mr. Patra.
So then fight the elections, defeat the Aam Aadmi Party, come back to power.
This is now Mr. Patra should write a Hindi movie. Script, Ashish, called Kal, Aaj aur Kal. Yesterday, today, yesterday, day after, day before yesterday. Now I'll tell you what was happening yesterday and day before.
Don't worry, don't worry.
No, 1 second, Mr. Patra. Mr. Patra, let's presume that Kal, Aaj aur Kal ki script hum Newshour में लिखते हैं. तो परसों क्या हुआ था कि on February 14th, परसों माने उसको, Arvind Kejriwal resigned. उस वक्त you took the high moral ground. You know, no, we don't have the numbers. People came to you, Kejriwal has resigned, form an election. What did Nitin Gadkari? No, we don't have the numbers. We can't form the election in government in Delhi. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? No, right or wrong?
No, have we formed the government?
Right or wrong?
Have we formed the government?
Sir, right or wrong?
Has the invitation extended to us?
Why are you getting defensive?
No, has the invitation being extended to us?
Why are you getting defensive?
No. So where is the reason as to why we are debating something which has not been formed as yet? And secondly, we are doing whatever we are doing within the Constitution.
Arnab, the real issue is
the Constitution
they are
allows
scared
1 year of
because they know their bluff has been called.
Period, we can see all the options of forming
power crisis, price rise, commodity.
Sambit, let others speak. Sambit, let others speak. Yeah.
Arnab, let's state
Arnab, the point is they are scared.
The plain truth is...
Their price rise,
while
power
Mr. Sergil,
crisis.
if anyone is scared today in the politics, it is Rahul Gandhi. No one else is scared. For God's sake,
So
don't
then
bring
hold
in
the
this word
elections.
scared.
At least I'm being transparent
This
and
is
clear.
exactly what
Hold
I
the
want.
election. Why are you holding the
Congress
council
speaking
of
of
your chest?
transparency,
Holding
Mr.
Delhi
Sergil,
to
for
ransom?
God's sake,
Let's
why
solve
don't
the
you
situation.
never utter this word called as transparency. You were never
clamoring
for
for
transparency.
elections.
For God's sake, you had time to run a
Stop.
government in
Okay,
Delhi.
first-
You ran a government for
First
15 years.
come out of the-
Which was the reason as to why the Congress
First
lost.
come out of
So
the
today it's
swirl
best that
pool
Congress
of
should be a
hypocrisy.
bystander.
U-turn.
Congress should be a bystander. Congress
Sambit
should not utter
Patra,
all these words.
Sambit Patra, I
want
will
to-
request
you
you.
become
No,
the
one second,
front
no, 1 minute.
runner.
I'm issuing. I
want
don't.
to
I'm
ask
not.
Sambit a
This is
question.
no. One second. This
I
is
want
not a
to ask
football
Sambit a
match,
question.
but I'm showing the red flag to Sambit Patra. Mr. Patra, if you don't allow others to speak, then it's not right. Now 1 minute, please. 1 minute, Mr. Patra. मैंने तो परसों की बात की, अब कल क्या हुआ? कल माने 16 मई को 16 मई को सरकार केंद्रीय जो इलेक्शन हुए उसके रिजल्ट्स निकले. After the results came out, after Narendra Modi was elected, Ashish Khaitan, and I want Ashish Khaitan to come in. Harshvardhan was asked, will you form the government? He said, no, our stand on forming the government has not changed.
Exactly. See, what is happening today, Sambit Patra has been shouting at the top of his voice, and I think that shows his exasperation and lack of conviction.
Mr. Ashish
And
Khaitan, first look after
No,
the
no, no, no,
exasperation
let Ashish
and
speak.
the
Let Ashish
conviction that
speak.
the Aam Aadmi Party has.
Let
the
Ashish
Aam Aadmi
speak.
Party is a party which has the least of conviction. You're talking of conviction.
have
Otherwise,
criticized the Aam
you
Aadmi
ran
Party.
away. You had U-turns and U-turn of conviction.
You have
Please.
been saying the same thing over and over again.
No,
over the last
over and
20
over
minutes.
again. People of
let
Delhi
me
has
just
been
hear me
saying
out.
this.
Hear me out.
People,
Yes, no.
people call you a U-turn
Arnab,
No
party.
matter what.
1 second, it is
Arnab.
Ashish Khaitan's turn to speak. Please.
Arnab, see, what is the political reality of the day? BJP is very confident of its performance in the upcoming Maharashtra elections, in the upcoming Haryana elections, but they know that there is an X factor in Delhi, which is Aam Aadmi Party. Now, whether Sambit Patra may like it or not, the fact remains that Aam Aadmi Party's vote share went up in Delhi in Lok Sabha elections by 4%. Two, people may not have voted for Aam Aadmi Party MPs. They only voted for Aam Aadmi Party MPs in the parliament. But the sympathies of the people of India are still with Aam Aadmi Party. They know that Aam Aadmi Party stands for clean politics. They know that Aam Aadmi stands for anti-corruption. They know that Aam Aadmi Party is the only party that can ask tough questions of established political establishment. They know that Aam Aadmi Party is the only party that can challenge status quo. Now that is the problem. If tomorrow there is an election in Delhi, what would be the narrative? The narrative of the country would be again Arvind Kejriwal versus Narendra Modi.
My
Arvind
God,
Kejriwal
stop
or
this,
Aam Aadmi
stop
Party's-
this Arvind
Aam
Kejriwal
Aadmi
versus
Party-
Narendra Modi
Aam
joke.
Aadmi Party-
Enough of this joke has
Aam
taken
Aadmi
Arnab,
place.
let me
My
let
God.
me
Aam
interject for
Aadmi
30
Party's
seconds only.
model of alternative politics versus
Arnab, let me
Narendra
interject for 30
Modi's
seconds.
crony
Oh, God.
capitalism.
Or no, we have to stop this joke. You know, this joke has to stop. Arvind Kejriwal versus
Arnab, let
Narendra
me
Modi
interject
joke
for
has to
30
stop
seconds.
now.
They will all let me speak. Why
Arnab,
are you
can
so
we-
uncomfortable? Why you don't
I'm
believe
not
in dissent?
uncomfortable. But
You
how
don't
can
believe
you
in
have?
freedom of
How
expression?
can you compare
You
Arvind
don't
Kejriwal
believe
with
in freedom
Narendra
of
Modi?
speech?
No,
Or how
I
can
do
you
not believe in
compare?
jokes.
Or how can you
In
compare?
serious debates,
6
you
months
cannot
back,
have this kind of
4
debate.
months back,
In
why
serious
not?
debates, you cannot have
6
this kind of
months back,
discourse.
why can't you compare?
Why?
6
How can
months
you
back,
compare?
Both
How
Arvind
can you
Kejriwal
compare?
and Narendra Modi were chief ministers.
Why not?
Why can't you compare?
My
Who was
God,
Narendra
Why
God
can't
Modi?
save
anybody
him.
compare
God
with
save him.
anybody?
Nothing can be
What's
done.
your problem? Oh, Narendra,
Why
It's not
can't you
my
compare?
problem. It's your problem.
It's your problem.
You
that
ran away to Varanasi. You ran away to Varanasi. Got
Look at
drowned
the
in
let me
Ganga.
say something about it.
Why? What arrogance? What
Look at
arrogance?
the arrogance of BJP today.
But
They
look
say
at
you
your
got drowned in
short-sightedness.
Varanasi.
Look at
your language you're speaking.
look at
People
the
didn't
way
vote for
you
you as
ask a question?
treated the people of Delhi.
People didn't vote for
You treated
I have one
the people
question
of
for
Delhi
the
as guinea
BJP.
pigs. You treated the people of Delhi as guinea pigs. You experimented with their
Guinea pigs.
emotions and ran
Oh,
away
emotions.
and you ran away to become
Emotions.
prime minister.
Let the people of Delhi decide.
Yes,
BJP
people
is
of
doing
Delhi
the same now.
decided.
Patra,
People of
BJP
Delhi
is doing
decided.
the same
They
now.
gave you zero
Let them
seats
decide.
in Lok Sabha. They gave you 0 seats in Lok Sabha
Zero
because
seats in Lok
you
Sabha?
treated them as
Don't
guinea
be so
pigs.
arrogant.
What arrogant?
Don't be so arrogant.
You treated.
You were
Arnab, I think we are deviating from the real question.
You treated them as
Arnab,
guinea
I
pigs.
think we are
You
deviating from the
experimented
real
on them,
question.
and then you ran away to Varanasi to become
point
prime
is-
minister.
Votes you have got
And
are
today,
not.
The point, Arnab,
today when you have been rejected,
what
you have become the
is the
Jamanat Jab party
situation
of this
demanding
party, of
today?
this country.
Tomorrow
then
you will also be rejected.
You want to be
BJP cannot lean on the past.
Why
or
did you record?
You will be rejected.
Who is buying you? Are you breakable? Are you sellable?
Are you breakable? Sellable is not the question.
What is the question then?
So, you are testing. Are you testing the breakability or the sellability of Aam Aadmi Party then?
I'm saying,
Then you said,
sir.
Then you said you are testing it.
Sir, are
Then
your
you
MLA
said-
sellable?
Okay, you
Are your
have given
MLA
up.
sellable?
You have admitted
Are
to
your
the
MLA
fact
sellable?
that you are out in the market with money bags.
Don't
You have admitted that.
Don't
You
get your
have
blood
just
pressure high.
admitted it.
Don't get your blood
You
pressure
have
high.
admitted.
But then don't
You have admitted.
Don't you have Mr.
Don't
Khaitan?
patronize.
Don't you have
patronize.
your faith
Behave like
on
an
your
adult.
MLA?
Behave
Don't-
like a grown-up man.
Behave like an Indian
Behave
first.
like a spokesperson.
Behave like an
And
Indian
DT said,
first.
don't be
Behave
arrogant.
like an Indian first.
Don't be arrogant.
Behave like an Indian
Oh,
first.
you have the license.
Do you
You have
have
the license
faith,
of
Mr.
Indianness?
Khaitan?